I didn't really want children too heavily until my dad died. When my dad died, I felt like my period of being a student was over and it was time to become a teacher. And then I understood that if I'm going to teach people, that's important, but even better to teach my own lineage and bloodline. The degree of patience that a mother has with a toddler is incredible. They will sit there for 12 hours and listen to garbage music and play garbage iPad games and deal with the endless demands of this little human that doesn't understand other people have feelings. So this little toddler is effectively a psychopath that only thinks about itself. And the level of patience they show is incredible. I don't think men can do it. I don't think a man can show that much endless patience. And I don't think we should, because we should be the disciplinarians. I was always the one who said, no, enough. No more Peppa Pig. It's been 6 hours, no. And if you want to cry, you can cry, but it ain't going back on. I don't care. I was that guy. But the mothers will just tolerate and tolerate, which is why our jobs are so different, but also so equally important, because patience is important. And just witnessing the level of patience was mind-bending to me. I was like, I don't know how you... And the woman's still happy and still smiling. Truly incredible.
Say, what is this? Pawn. This is what most people in life are. This is a queen. You know what a queen is, don't you? And this is a king. Like daddy.
Daddy Pig.
Daddy Pig, okay.
Daddy Pig and Peppa.
Okay, Daddy Pig and Peppa Pig, you're right. Okay.
I think a father needs to be a superhero. I think a father needs to be, to a degree, emulated. I think a father needs to be absolutely and utterly respected. I don't think a father should be a second mother. Mothers can change diapers and make bottles. I've never changed a diaper in my life, never made a bottle in my life, never any of them things. I don't get up at night. It's not my job. My job is to be somebody who the entire family, both the mother and the child, looks at and really truly believes is a superhero. And I feel like I do that fantastically. And I think to a degree you have to sacrifice part of your time with your kids to be a superhero. You can't be a superhero of your home all day changing diapers and playing with the baby. You have to go out, do something epic and come home and tell that story. You have to go away to war and come back with stories of war. And there's been times where I've missed my children desperately and I haven't been with them as much as I would have liked to have been. But I've always come back with a story worthwhile. I've always come back with gold for the family. I've always come back with a carcass for everyone to eat from. So I feel like as soon as you're a father, you have a responsibility to be a better person, but also be a more interesting and more capable person. There's a lot of fathers out here who are very boring people, very uninteresting, average, mundane people. And I don't see how you can raise a child to be exceptional unless they look at you and understand that you're exceptional. I will also say that having children made me understand how heinous abortion is. You'll always find a way. You'll find food. No one's starving to death, not in the Western world. You'll find food. And you'll never regret having the child when the child is there. And I think everyone who has kids wish they started earlier. But God has a plan and God decides when the best time is. But it's never too early to have children. I actually think, I used to be super against teenage pregnancy. I think you're an idiot if you got pregnant as a teenager. But depending on the particular circumstance, I mean, if you're financially secure, if you're fiscally secure, if you're from a rich family or the man who got you pregnant is particularly rich, and you don't have to worry about money, a woman should have kids as early as she wants. I think it's the most beautiful thing a woman can possibly do. In fact, only a few generations ago, I think everyone had kids before they were 22, 23. It was pretty normal. So I would encourage everyone to strongly understand that abortion is never the answer, and children are truly beautiful and they're innocent. And that the best way to be a good parent is to be a good person. It's a great way to level up. There's a lot of things, if you can't do them for yourself, at least do them for your kids. And that you take a vested interest in the world and your community more when you have children which are growing up in it. But all in all, it's been a beautiful experience bestowed upon me by God, and truly children are a miracle. I really believe children are a miracle.